The house was starting to smell because no one was wearing deodorant, so I helped my husband start making some right away. He always starts by gathering the exact same ingredients for almost every item. After a near-fatal injury, he gathered a package of beeswax from our Amazonian bees. I stepped in for a quality check. My husband is a baker who does not bake, but he always measures everything to the molecular level. He squeezed out olive oil and gathered one runt of a coconut. It still produced a good amount of coconut butter. He came across some wild nature sodium bicarbonate, so he added a random measuring cup full of that as well. He ground up the seeds of a Ridiculous Boreas plant, which is basically arrowroot powder. By this point, the beeswax was melted, so he combined the wet and dry ingredients. He added 2 flavors, one clean lady and musky man. Once the mixture was fully incorporated, he shaped it into deodorant. I couldn't wait to give this a try, so I opened one of the bottles and gave myself the scent of a musky man. No sweat.
This is how I turn myself from a baddie back into a nerdy at the end of every single school day. My mom is super strict and she has no idea I wear makeup or wear these kind of clothes at school. So when she comes to pick me up, I have to look exactly how she dropped me off. Usually I try to get out of last period 5 minutes early so I can rush through this process because my mom is always on time. You could see from this video that I could do this in about a minute if I really wanted to. Yo, you guys were saying I don't look like I'm in high school, which is crazy because it's my 4th time repeating it.
Have a button up to the top.
Stop.
Like, doing this is not easy. I still have to wipe all this off.
Just a quick walk back to class so my teacher can braid my hair. Thanks, Mrs. B. I feel like it was in a different style though. School's officially over and I have like 5 minutes before my mom comes looking for me. Yeah, this hand soap was not it, so I had to use the bar soap that I brought from home. My mom would never let me flunk high school. She's making me take 9 AP classes so I could get a job, doctor, lawyer. That's why I look way beyond my years, y'all, and why I look like the exact same shade as this pale wall.
Like, this girl is tired.
My daughter's the pickiest eater ever.
I don't like eggs. I'm not hungry. I don't like chicken or tomato.
It's just tofu, sweetie. Give it a try.
I don't want to eat this jiggly food.
You've got to be kidding me. I saw this on TikTok, putting ingredients where she can't see it. I'm gonna hide this tofu in her scrambled eggs. How are the eggs?
They're okay.
I'd call that a win.
Yum, waffle's my favorite.
I put so many ground up veggies in that waffle mix. So how's the waffle, sweetie?
It's yummy in my tummy.
Who wins Parent of the Year?
Who are you talking to?
No one, sweetie.
My husband doesn't cook, but occasionally he will make me his famous chocolate chip cookies. After he harvests some house-grown wheat, he grinds that into flour. But first he needs to get eggs from our sheep goat. She laid a lot today. The recipe also calls for heavy cream, so he's getting that as well. We don't believe in store-bought sugar, so my husband ground up sugar cane to make homemade sugar. He added 1 room temperature egg, which was easy because the sheepdog was laying on it. My husband hand-churned the heavy cream into room temperature butter. He added that to the sugar and egg and gave it a good whisk. My husband is very exact about his ingredients, so he hand levels everything, including this flour he milled earlier. After adding the flour and making sure everything was incorporated, he squeezed some vanilla to get vanilla extract. He also added some oats from the oat stems. I don't really like chocolate chips, so he gently tapped the cocoa plant to produce a few. I love raw cookie dough, so he plated some up for me before forming the dough into little balls and putting it on the baking sheet. The cookies came out chewy in the center and brittle on the edges. Delicious.
You're giving someone toilet paper?
No, this isn't a gift. It's aesthetic. This way we can leave our toilet paper out in the open as part of the decor. See how put together our bathroom looks?
Well, why does it have to be beautiful?
This is going on my Instagram. All the laundry pods go into this glass container. This is the perfect time to fill an ASMR restock video. Now the leftovers you can keep in the bag but out of sight. Same for laundry pods, we can't keep it in this big old ugly container. Going in a cute receptacle. Look at that. We have our label maker to print out the labels. She uses my custom handwriting and a gluten-free ink. Obviously, this month's theme for our laundry room is blue. These are gonna match the renovations my husband did perfectly.
Mom, you just ruined the book.
I'm gonna remake all your book covers so they match the stories better. Remember how all your books were one too many colors? Now all the books match each other perfectly. Connor, you didn't check off that you brushed your teeth.
I did.
Our digital do list is to help our family of 10 stay organized. If you don't fill out what tasks you did, you won't get credit for rent this month. And that applies for all of you.
My toddlers requested peanut butter and jelly, but I decided to make the bread out of almond flour because that's my husband's favorite. You guys know I love grinding and milling my own flour. My grandma's famous recipe has eggs, so I got one from our sheep goat. I also got a cup of oat milk that my husband trained our sheep goat to produce. I add the milk to the flour and then I start to knead the dough until it becomes a soft consistency that I roll out with my rolling pin. While I wait for the dough to rise, I start on the peanut butter by picking the peanuts from our nut tree. I churned some fresh butter yesterday night because I couldn't sleep, so I add the peanuts to my butter to make peanut butter. I harvest the fresh strawberries to make strawberry jelly. It's not even strawberry season, but our plants are thriving. I muddle the strawberries together to make strawberry jam. My bread always comes out from the oven crustless. I add my peanut butter, and the sweet jelly on top was perfect.
I'm going on my break.
4 more hours to go.
Excuse me? Can you move?
Why?
I was gonna sit here. Well, that table's open and that one. Literally every other table is open. I have to film a brand deal.
Yeah, but I was here first.
I love that spot with the lighting and background.
You know what? Okay, I'm an influencer too.
Ugh, you just turned on your camera though. My followers are waiting for me.
How many do you have?
That's so personal. Are you discriminating because I'm a micro-influencer?
No.
I'm asking you so nicely.
Girl, my break's almost over.
You're not even doing anything.
So see, I'll film myself. I just want to eat my cold pizza.
I get it. I'm an influencer.
What's your handle?
Whoa, that's private information? Then what's yours?
Mine's user 438769.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, that was recording the whole time? Might as well post it.
You guys won't believe what just happened to me. I'm gonna tag her. Why does she have so many followers?
My husband woke up this morning craving me with long hair, but we don't have any in this house, so instead of taking me to the hair salon, he decided to make extensions for me instead. He started by gathering a random assortment of ingredients, none you could find at the hair salon. He combed out Sheepunzel's fur and waited a year for the tail hair to grow out. Once Sheepunzel was ripe, he collected the tail wool and soaked it in his homemade conditioner before wringing it out to dry. He collected tree beeswax and measured just under the right amount to melt on the stove. My husband loves to multitask, so he ordered me to grind up coffee beans while he used his precise measuring technique to combine some parts beeswax with coffee grinds. By this point, the sheep goat fur was completely dry, so he dipped it in the hair dye. The mixture coagulated the wool into hair feathers, and my husband used the sock he was wearing to create heatless curls. The curls came out absolute perfection, obviously. But my husband isn't a hairdresser and has no idea how hair works, except his own. So I spent the next 12 hours hand gluing in my extensions, and then it was done. He couldn't take his eyes off my hair, and it was divine. Every night is movie night, but no movie night is complete without free snacks. I started by pulverizing some sugar to make cookies and cream ice cream from sheep goat milk. She provided the heavy cream and milk, which I mixed together with my plant-based sugar. Watched it turn into ice cream before my very eyes. Then added in my obviously homemade cookies from the cookie jar, and spooned that into a sustainable jar to keep in the freezer while I got started on my pretzel bites. I activated some yeast and made some homemade clarified butter from the excess milk. Put it on the warming pan to melt, added that and the pretzel flour to my yeast, and rolled out the dough because it was so kneady. While I set the dough out to dry, I gave my houseplant a good shake and it yielded some strawberries and raspberries. I gave it a good shake in my hand mixer and it turned into a purified gelée. I mixed it with some glycosaminoglycerin and filled up these larvae molds which will later mature into gummy worms. Next I formed my pretzel bites, dropped that in boiling water, and it came out well done. I excavated my gummy worms and spooned out my ice cream, harvested some corn kernels from my popcorn. At this point it was too late for the movie.